Hi, my name's Drag Race Families, and I make content on all things drag and drag race. And today, you are joining me here on YouTube as we review UK Series 6, Episode 8, the Makeover Challenge. We have made it to a makeover challenge. It is nearly the end of the season. The season is flying by. It is nearly time for Canada season 5 and DragCon. We're so nearly at the end, and I cannot wait to see who is going to be crowned the winner of this season. So without further ado, let's go in and recap episode 7. This week we had a Top of the Pops Rusical and a Night of 1,000 Diana's Princess Runway, and we saw Lavoie be the winner and take her third badge, putting her in the top with Kyron, and her and Kyron have the same score now. We saw a bottom 2 of Lil and Actavia, and we saw Actavia be eliminated. This week we had no mini challenge, we just had a maxi challenge and a runway, so let's dive in. The maxi challenge this week was the makeover challenge, which meant that we got to see family members of the queens come in for the episode. So we had Lavoie's dad Richard, Charity's mum Pamela, Kyron's partner Richie, Releasa's sister Chani, Lil's mum Angela, and Marmalade's mum Deborah. So they are the Queen's loved ones that got to come in this week. So all the queens get emotional as their families came in, and they all got to have a individual sit down with Rue, and they all had such a lovely chat, and they all, spoke about growing up and coming out as gay and doing drag and what the process was like for them. And all their family members are so lovely and so accepting. It's so nice to see. But I really want to give this shout out to Richard, who is Lavoie's dad. Now, he is just the most amazing person that you could get to come in on this episode. He just oozes good energy. He is such an icon, and at 78 years old, he has come into that workroom to be put in drag, show love for his son, and show that, at 78 you can be accepting to the LGBTQ plus community and to drag queens. And it shows that, when you come out, there is still people that love and care for you in the family. There was just so much love in this episode. It was such a lovely episode and such an emotional episode. This episode really shows that no matter who you are or where you come from, you can be loved and you are loved. If you're not loved by family or your nearest and dearest, you are loved by the chosen family and the family that you choose to create, which is such a special thing to talk about on Drag Race, because the queens do have families, but for some of them, their chosen family is their family. This week we had special guest AJ Adudu, who is known for hosting Big Brother. Now, the runway this week was the makeover challenge. So we'll start with a Lavoie and we will end with Marmalade, and as always you can see the pictures pop up so you know what we're discussing. So we're going to start with Louvois and her dad Richard, who came strutting his way down the runway as voila. They looked so good, and Richard walks well in heels. He has a secret talent that not many of us knew, which was walking in heels. The matching outfits were so lovely, and Richard should be so proud of everything that he did in the episode and for being that older icon and that older member of the generation that we can still see love and cares for people in the LGBTQ plus community, and mainly his son Louvois. Charity and her mum, Mama T, they looked really nice. Their looks were simple but effective, and her mum's makeup looked really nice. Kyron and their partner Rubella, and they came out as the bin, or a wheelie bin, and a bin theme, and this works really well as we know Kyron as the bin bag queen. So this works really well, and Richard's makeup was really good. He looked amazing. Relisa and her sister Jalisa Lisa, these two looked really good together. I liked the dress and I loved the hair, and her sister's makeup was stunning. Next we have Lil and her mum Lola Buzzcock. They looked really good, and they weren't the best but they weren't the worst. I loved her mum's makeup and the headpiece, as well as that outfit covered in gemstones, and I love the fact that Angela was fully committed and put on temporary tattoos to match Lil's tattoos. And finally, down the runway, we have Marmalade and her mum, Just Jam. These two looked so lovely in the suits, in the marmalade and jam colour, and her mum just looked really good. Her mum's makeup was lovely. And this week we have a winner of Marmalade. Finally, Marmalade has got her badge in the running. But with the good news of a winner comes the disappointing news of someone having to go home. Even on a makeover challenge and on an episode that was full of love like this one, we still have to see someone be eliminated. And this week we had a bottom two of Charity and Relisa, and their song was Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. And sadly, we saw Charity be eliminated from the competition with her mum, Mama T. And next week we have the comedy roast making a comeback, and they're going to be roasting not only the judging panel but also the eliminated queens of the series. We also see season 3 finalist Ella Vidae, and we see series 5 finalist Michael Maruli make an appearance, as they are two seasons that had a comedy roast. But if you like the type of content that I post, you can follow me here on YouTube and on my other social medias here. And be sure to follow me on Instagram, which just popped up on the screen, to stay up to date with when I post a video and my filming schedule and all sorts of drag related content. And you're joining me here on YouTube, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and I will see you here next week for UK Series 6 episode 9. We are down to only a few queens and it is nearly the final, so I will see you same time at same place for episode 9. Bye.